All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Chase coming at you with a quick Tesla update. If you've been watching my videos, I've been calling out this 307 area, and after hours, we seem to be pushing that way. Um, so I have a limit order set 307.54. This is not financial advice, um, but I'm looking to make a swing. Looking to make a swing trade. I think we can round up from here. Market's been pretty bullish. Tesla's been selling off quite a bit, but if we can bounce here at these levels, we can potentially round up from here, right? We can round up. We've got a lot of resistance up at this 350 area. You're looking at the 4-hour time frame, but if we break this 307.56, the pressure, the selling pressure continues. RSI goes a little bit further down. We could potentially see 272. Possibly intraday, but that would be a pretty good sell-off. Um, I don't think it'll do that. I think we can round up from here. So I'm gonna buy this 307 area. Um, Let me go to the 15-minute chart. We've just been selling off, right? We had some news. Musk vows to punish lawmakers. Ever since this came out, we've actually been seeing like a doji candle. I'm not sure what direction to go. Looks like some consolidation. I might start a position here. I mean, this looks, pretty good on the 15-minute time frame, but that 307 area is what, that would be my stop loss. Um, so. If I go to the weekly time frame, this is pretty, we're right around here after hours. So, again, this 20-week moving average is 293. Got a lot of channels up here, but basically we're in this area right here. So, um, going back to the 15-minute time frame. So again, 307, round up from here over the next week. Maybe test this 350 area. Hopefully we can get a break and continue further, but that's what I'm hoping for. Hope is not really a strategy, so this is what, you know, risk to reward seems to be pretty high right now, considering where we're at in the channel bottom. So, again, this is a short-term channel bottom, so we're not necessarily looking at a long-term channel bottom. If we're looking at a long-term channel bottom, I'd have to get all these lines out of the way. So we have a long-term channel bottom around this 168, 170 area. You can see here this is a weekly chart going back to the price of $11.80. So this is Tesla's chart going over the years. It hit the top of the channel, hit the bottom of the channel. Actually, we did not hit the top of the channel, so we still have like a target to hit up here. If we can get down to the 180s, I'd be looking to go pretty heavy on Tesla. But we know we're far from that. So just kind of getting back to reality here. This is a daily chart, and we're about here after hours, right around this level. Go to the 4-hour. We've just been selling off ever since the close. We closed at 317. We're at 310.80 right now, so we're not far from making new lows again. So 307. 53, 307.54, that's where I'm buying. All right, let's look at the Qs really quickly. If you're following the Qs, the NASDAQ 100, if you're following Tesla, you're probably following the Qs. So on the 4-hour time frame, we have, we have bearish divergence going on. We got new highs, and you see these RSI indicators are kind of curling over. This is on the 4-hour though, so if I go to the daily, we're just making new highs on the RSI, so not necessarily any divergence happening here. The candle that we just put in today is like a doji candle, or like a shooting star maybe. It's kind of on that upper end of it. But as you can see here, we're in a long-term channel trend. We had the I gotta fix this chart, but we're basically in a good channel structure here. You see the long-term channel bottom is at 500. Top of the channel is at this 592. So we're right here in the middle. So things look pretty bullish right now. If I go to the weekly, we're pretty far from the 5-day moving average. So if we do have consolidation, that 537 level looks pretty good. So yeah. Any pullbacks I'd buy. This market's pretty bullish right now. Buy the dip. Buy the dipper. So anyways, hope this helps, folks. If you guys want to see more content, subscribe to my Patreon. Feel free to post a comment. If you want to see a certain stock analyzed daily, feel free to post any ideas, and happy to do some analysis and trade recommendations. I wouldn't say recommendations, I'd probably say trade ideas. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Strictly for entertainment purposes only. Must be 18 or older to join. Come on. Thanks, everybody.